A 90-Day Fiancé star is yearning to see his wife and baby again after he revealed he had to leave them behind for a shocking reason. Many 90-Day Fiancé cast members face long-distance relationships due to visa problems, jobs, or family needs. These couples often struggle with trust, communication, and staying close. The emotional challenges of separation are a big part of their stories on the show and in real life. 90-Day Fiancé's polyamorous trio, Matt and Amani and Eni Aguirre, are wrestling with visa logistics to build a shared life in the U.S. David Dangerfield is waiting for Sheila Mangubat's K-1 visa to be approved so they can finally get married. Even Niles Valentine has not seen his wife Matilda for over a year since they got married due to visa issues and money constraints. As David took his morning walk in Fountain Hills, Arizona, he took a selfie to share on Instagram and to wish his fans a good morning. He revealed he had so much time to reflect on so many things as he walked. David added that he was missing Annie and Manthira. He wished that his fans had a beautiful day. Meanwhile, when one of his followers, at NanaPapa1416 asked, "Why don't you bring them with you next time?" David replied, "Depends on timing." David flew to Thailand in late 2024 with a heavily pregnant Annie, and when fans asked about their sudden move, he explained that they were going to welcome their baby there. David and Annie had their baby in March 2025, and despite a few months having passed already, they have shown no signs of coming back. However, every now and then, David shows signs of wanting to return home. He has already taken a couple of trips to America without Annie and Manthira. David has not revealed exactly why he keeps coming back either. His replies have been vague, as it looks like he is up to something he is not ready to tell fans about. Since David and Annie post daily vlogs and have kept fans involved in their relationship for a long time, fans keep asking them whenever David does something mysterious. His reflection on his life means that David is thinking of his next move. There are suspicions that it's Annie who is holding David back from them relocating to America. It's likely he is wondering if he is making the right choice by staying back in Thailand and not enjoying the life he built after many obstacles in America. David's solo visits to the US without Annie and Manthira hint at more than homesickness. While he says little, his quiet reflections and vague answers suggest he's questioning the future. The 90-Day Fiancé star may be torn between building a peaceful life in Thailand and missing the familiarity and opportunities that life back in America once offered. 90-Day Fiancé Season 11 showcased its first official polyamorous relationship, featuring married couple Amani and Matt, who entered a relationship with Mexican woman Eni Aguirre, but it remains unclear if the Throuple is still together. The official 90-Day Fiancé franchise Throuple marked franchise history, in more ways than one. Almost instantly it was clear the trio had their issues and an insane plan to match. Matt and Amani planned to divorce and one of them would propose, apply for the K-1 visa, and marry Eni. They would all still live together under one roof, as one big family though. However, their time in Mexico would prove they didn't know their love interest as well as they'd hoped. First they discovered Eni's less than truthful recounts of their relationships with others. Then their relationship took more of a dramatic turn when they discovered Eni wasn't even her real name. By the time of the tell-all, Amani had gone through some major physical changes, and she revealed Matt's frequent trips alone to see Eni. Since their appearance on the tell-all, the Throuple hasn't reappeared on the series. However, Eni recently posted in her Instagram story a clip of an argument with Amani from the 90-Day Fiancé finale. In the post she included a crying emoji and a caption that stated, "Never return to where you are consciously harmed." One fan, Jen Withams, dug a little deeper into the records and revealed good news: PPL. Marriage licenses are an easy search. She married neither, which Eni liked. Another potential hint of their breakup came from Sanka.Sakic's comment, "I don't think they are throupling anymore. Good for you guys," which Eni also liked. It seems Eni might be dropping hints of their relationship without breaking the rules of her NDA. On the other hand though, Eni's issues seem to have more so to do with Amani and with the plan for them to divorce. Maybe insecurities between the women are still at play. A squabble between the women might make more sense upon further investigation of their Instagrams. It's possible the 90-day fiancé trio is still together and following through with their original plans. Amani still has photos of the Throuple on her page, as does Amani. In fact, about 2 weeks ago, Amani posted a picture of the Throuple and captioned it, "The Throuple is here to stay." Stay tuned. While it's difficult to know for certain when the picture was actually taken, it seems like the Throuple are attempting to maintain appearances on social media, despite what might be happening behind closed doors. Nonetheless, by the time the Throuple appeared on the tell-all, they seemed to be in a worse place than when they were in Mexico together. Initially, Amani chose to marry Matt, adding to Amani's insecurities and concerns about being in a Throuple. Yet, at the tell-all, she revealed several major plastic surgeries that she revealed didn't make her feel any better. On top of that, Matt was making regular trips to Mexico on his own to see Amani. Amani claimed not to care because she was a busy businesswoman and mother, but she also revealed that she and Amani were never intimate alone together. By the end, Amani and Matt seemed to be fostering an even deeper connection while slowly phasing Amani out. It's likely this continued to be an issue and was the cause of the 90-day fiancé star's initial Instagram post, especially since the married couple doesn't seem to be on the same page anymore. At first, Matt claimed the Throuple was for Amani, and so she could live a gay lifestyle, but at the tell-all Amani claimed she was making sacrifices like going through the divorce for Matt. In the end, it's likely their situation